Hello everybody, Garrett Grover with Armament. A lot of people walk around day to day looking at things but not really seeing them, hearing things but not listening to them. They're walking around in a state of soft focus. They haven't tuned their senses, they haven't trained enough to know when to switch their sensory input from one of soft focus to one of hard focus. As a result, people are often unaware of what is really around them. Today, I'm going to go over some of the target detection and observation techniques I learned as a military sniper that will help you in your outdoor excursions. What is target detection? Target detection is the act of locating target indicators and determining their origin through the use of observation techniques and common sense. What is a target indicator? A target indicator is anything that indicates to an observer that a target may be present. There are several types of target indicators. Today I'm going to cover 8 of them. The first target indicator is shine. Shine is reflected light. Shine does exist in nature. Things like water, certain rocks do reflect light. However, typically, shine does not belong in a rural environment. Man-made objects are much more likely to reflect light. As a result, in a tactical environment, shine is more likely to be a target indicator than in perhaps a hunting environment. Another target indicator is shape. The human eye is naturally drawn to familiar objects. Straight lines, perfect circles, perfect squares, human silhouettes. Nothing in nature is perfectly straight, perfectly round, and so forth. Therefore, depending on your application, shape may be a target indicator. Shadow. Shadow is a dark spot created when a body comes between rays of light and a surface. If you observe a dark spot where there shouldn't be one, it might be worth further investigation. Color, or more appropriately, the wrong color, is an excellent indication that a target may be present. If something is too green, too brown, too black, or just doesn't fit at all, it may warrant further investigation. Contrast. Similar to color, contrast is a sure sign that something is worth further investigation. Contrast typically takes the form of too dark or too light. Desert camouflage typically doesn't blend in very well in a forest environment. Likewise, black doesn't typically blend in any environment because it's normally too dark and creates too much contrast, even at night. Noise. Noise is an excellent target indicator. Branches snapping, trees creaking in the wind, those are natural sounds that exist in nature. However, sounds with a regular cadence, like footsteps, might be worth further investigation. Man-made noises carry especially well in rural environments. In fact, the human voice in a conversational tone, if the conditions are right, can be heard from several miles away. Odor. When you leave the city and enter a rural environment, your body will tune itself to nature. Odors you would normally dismiss will set off alarms in your nose. Things like perfume, deodorant will ruin a hunt faster than anything else. Likewise, certain animals emit a musk that should be immediately recognizable to a human being. Copperheads and water moccasins are known for emitting a cucumber odor when they feel threatened. Movement is the greatest target indicator when in hunt of live quarry. The human eye is immediately drawn to movement, especially out of the corner of the eye. Likewise, lack of movement or movement in the wrong direction can also be a great target indicator. If the grass is blowing left but something is moving right or not at all, it might be worth further investigation. There are many tools we use when observing, but the most important observation tool we have is the naked eye. Many people rely on their observation tools, such as their spotting scopes and binoculars, too much, and as a result, they lose their situational awareness through tunnel vision and loss of field of view. Additionally, you get eye fatigue much faster when looking through a magnified optic. Binoculars are a great tool to observe a target area when you have determined that a target indicator is present. Most binoculars on the market run in the 8 to 10 magnification range, but there are several models out there that run much higher magnification. A spotting scope is probably the greatest tool an observer can use to determine if a target indicator is actually a target, especially from a long ways away. Spotting scopes typically have much higher magnification than binoculars, and several models have reticles in them that allow you to range your target using the reticle in your spotting scope. Some other tools an observer might use is a rangefinder, which is also magnified and can usually be used as an observation device itself, a tripod, night vision or thermal optics, and a bag or a rest to minimize movement when you're looking through your optic. Law enforcement observers and military observers would also likely use an observation log and some sort of image capture device like a video camera or a camera. Regardless of what tools an observer chooses to use, field of view, magnification, and light transmission are all considerations. When observing a target area, there are many techniques you can use, but the one that I have found works best for me is I divide my sector into pie-shaped sections. And then I scan left to right, near to far, starting immediately in front of me. I scan left to right, and then I scan back right to left to right, and then back right to left, overlapping each time in each pie piece until I have covered my entire section, stopping only to let my eyes rest if I need to, or to confirm any target indicators that I detect. Of course, you might find a different technique that works better for you. You might choose to divide your sector into quadrants, or you might choose to scan near to far rather than left to right like I do. Or you might choose to scan left to right or right to left your entire sector. Regardless, go out, practice it, find what works best for you. For more information on this subject, please check out the Rise Arms Academy video on camouflage and concealment. For more videos on all things outdoors, check out the Rise Armament website at www.risearmament.com. Also check us out on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Thank you.